want to get up, but I had to. Oh, man. I still have not caught up on my sleep. I know you can't technically catch up on your sleep, but man, I've been tired the last few days. This entire week I've been exhausted. Oh, man. I guess we're doing this Yubel event, because, there's nothing else to do. Let me jump on in here, get my daily dice thingies, and we'll do this. But yeah, look, I have 445. This is mostly from yesterday when my power went out, because I'd mentioned that my power went out yesterday for a good 2 hours or so, and I just had my cell phone. So I was playing Duel Links on the cell phone, and I was just auto-dueling endlessly. So yeah, I managed to get 445 of these. Let's see, was it worth it? More junk. EX jewels. More stuff I already have. Yeah, it's not worth it. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to eat a potato. I'm just kidding. So yeah, let's get rocking and rolling. Dre's like, I like Legacy of the Duelist. Everybody likes Legacy of the Duelist. It's a good game, man. Speaking of which, I'm thinking about doing some other giveaways, but this time for Steam games. And people are like, whoa, Steam games. I'm kind of looking over my options, because obviously I wouldn't send you a physical game, I would just send you a code. But again, it's not going to be worth doing unless I can actually get people to enter. So, yeah, we'll try and figure that out. Why does he always do this? He always puts down... Why would you discard that card, you idiot? Oh my god. He always does this. He always sets the recruiter and not the spy, and that annoys the living hell out of me. See, the spy, if he would have put the spy, he would not be about to take damage. And I need to take that damage now, because he threw away the freaking spiritualist. Now I gotta put the spy down there, because apparently Joey doesn't know what he's doing. Ooh, what's this? Dark Old Monster Special. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Great, now I've got 2 giant monsters to worry about, all because Joey screwed up. Okay, well, we're gonna put another spy out there. I'm gonna lose 1 spy, which is fine. I'm gonna send this guy away. The computer don't have no... What are you talking about? Yeah, Yubel event for the 1000th time. I'm sick of it. Well, he's got 3,700. I don't really have a choice here. I'm gonna have to do this. Hold on. Do I wanna... Actually, let's... I've got a spiritualist in hand. We're gonna write a spirit this. We'll bring this back. I'm gonna bring this dude. Yes. I'm gonna lower their attack. Let's bring this dude. Apparently still no Necro Valleys in my future. Gates of Dark World. Oh god, what's he gonna grab? Ah, there goes my big dude. Damn it. Finally, Necro Valley. Thank you. Yeah, Joey. You know, Joey, this guy down here. Him. 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 Every time I play with Joey, he does the absolute stupidest thing possible. Like seriously, he'll keep setting recruiter even though the spy will obviously do him much better. Or whenever he sends away a recruiter, instead of grabbing something like a spy or like a spiritualist, he'll grab a tribute monster when he has no other monsters in his hand. It's like, dude, what are you doing? And then he loses, and it's like, I don't know. I never played the Duel monsters. Detroit Joey. Joey's not from Detroit. He's from New York. Well, I'm sorry. He's more specifically, he's from Brooklyn. Maybe that's why he has Brooklyn rage, because he's also got Brooklyn brains. That's an insult to everybody from Brooklyn. I apologize. Because actually, most people in Brooklyn are actually pretty intelligent. Joey's bad in team duels. Yeah, he does a lot of, I mean, well, the AI in this game, it's gotten better, but in a lot of respects it's still really stupid. Because again, I mean, why would you not set the spy there in that case? It makes perfect sense to set the spy, but nah, he won't do it. After this duel, we're gonna check the we're gonna do some more stuff with Toon Chaos, because it's been a day. Because last night there were already people in my area, because I'm actually part of a duelist trading group on Facebook that's just for this particular area of the country, South Texas. And a lot of people in my area already have all the Toon Chaos monsters. They got them all last night or the day before. So somebody was pre-selling when they weren't supposed to be pre-selling, which happens. But now I want to go and check the prices again and see exactly how much they fluctuated just in, 20 hours or so. So I'm buying Toon Chaos. No, I'm not going to buy the box. It's too expensive right now, man. They're asking way too much for that box. $120? Too much. Honestly, over $100 is too much. At least in my opinion. The first edition boxes, so you've got the CR cards in there. But I still think that $100 is too much. I think even for first edition, the most I would pay is, like I said, $85, and even that's pushing it. Unlimited, the price of the box will drop. It'll drop down to like $70 again. But yeah, here, we'll take a quick look. I'll let this go through. I'm gonna actually check eBay real quick. All right, eBay Toon Chaos box. Yeah, I'm seeing a whole bunch of them here for $120. Yeah, first edition factory sealed, 120, 120, 120. Yeah, they've settled pretty much at $120. That's eBay. Let me check TCG Player. I can also check Troll and Toad, but Troll and Toad seems to always be a little on the high side. Let's see, Troll and Toad. Oh wow, they're actually sold out. Oh, well, that's why. That's kind of amazing. Troll and Toad had them for $109. So they're actually slightly cheaper on Troll and Toad, but they're sold out. So no point in going there. Then we got Toon Chaos Booster Box over on TCG Player. Oh, 110. Yeah, 110 over on TCG Player. That's with shipping. So yeah, shipping included, it's 110. And there's a lot of people selling them at that price. Yeah, lots of people. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 10 different stores are selling them for 110 shipped, which I guess is good. Could break into stores now. No, I would advise against that. But what I wanted to do is let's check the pricing on these, see if they've come down a little bit. I don't think they have. It's been too soon. All the CR cards are pretty much the same price. Let me see. Toon Chaos Booster, yeah. Pot of Extravagance has already come down, though. It was $53 yesterday. Now it's $48. And this is based on sales data. Oh, Toon Blackluster Soldier was $25 yesterday. Now it's $18. Yeah, it's exactly what I figured was going to happen is happening right now. Immortal Phoenix Gearfried was $42 yesterday. Now it's $30. Yeah, the prices have really come down, and they're gonna keep coming down. Let me see. Chaos Creator, he's about the same price. Toon Bookmark, is it 15? That's about what it was yesterday. Toon Page Flip is at 17. That's about what it was yesterday. Let's see. Anything else? Chaos Space, Booster Pack, Pot of Desires, Chaos Valkyria. Yeah, the pricing for some of those bigger cards, as I was thinking would happen, has already happened. Immortal Gearfried, Toon Blackluster, and Pot of Extravagance, all of them have come down in value. In fact, from what I'm seeing here, it looks like they all dropped about 10 to 15% already. And like I said, they're gonna keep coming down. Because again, I still think that $18 is too much for Toon Blackluster. The regular ultra rare version, I still think it's too much. I still think at most it's a $15 card. Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. Can't really say what's going on with this card, but yeah, it's come down in value a lot. How much do you think it is for coming to make a cardboard playing card? Not even that. It doesn't even take that. I mean, if you're talking, because you have to remember these companies mass produce this stuff. It's not like they just make like 100 cards and then move on to another. No, they mass produce this stuff. So whenever they put in their orders like this, yeah, it costs a lot of money. But when you do an entire print run, it's going to cost you like tens of thousands of dollars at least, depending on where you go and depending on your print quality and everything that you want to do. It's going to cost a lot of money. But I don't know. It costs maybe a penny or two to produce a card. Maybe more. And that's just for common cards. If you're talking about like the foil cards, like ultra rares and secret rares and stuff, those probably cost a little bit more because there's more materials involved. But yeah, I couldn't really say for certain how much it actually costs. But if you're talking like just a regular common card, maybe a couple pennies. Because they're basically just cardboard with coloring added to them. Anyway, so let's roll some more dice. But I want to check again tomorrow, and then I want to check on Monday and see how far down the prices come. Because again, I still think people are asking too much money for these cards. And I still think that they are going to come down even more. I think, like I said, Toon Blackluster is going to settle below $15. The Gearfried card's going to probably settle below $20. Let me see what other big ones. Oh yeah, Pot of Extravagance is going to settle probably about $30, $35. Because really, if you think about it, if there's any one card you could immediately throw into a deck, it would be that Pot of Extravagance. Because that card's already been out. This is a reprint. So the Pot of Extravagance, I think, will hold its value better than these other cards, but it will come down. Then it'll reach, once more and more people get their hands on the cards and more people are trying to unload them, the price is going to come down, and then the whole market for this set is going to settle, and then you're going to see the pricing of the cards just kind of sit there for a little while. Over on Card Market, yeah, it's going to keep coming down. Now again, the CR ones, the collector's rares, which are basically the prismatics, those are going to stay high, just because they are really, really hard to get. Those will stay high. Those are truly rare cards. Like, because they always have the rarities, like a common, an uncommon, a rare, ultra rare, that sort of stuff. But when you think about it, if you say for instance you get a secret rare or an ultra rare card, but you get it from the unlimited printing of the set, well, unlimited means exactly what it means. It is unlimited, meaning they could just print it into oblivion. And so it's not really a rare card. But the collector's rares, which are, again, the prismatics, they only print so many of those, and then that's it. That is it. There are no more of that version of that card. So those are the ones that are going to hold the value. And they will probably, I think with those, they're going to hold value. They may come down a tiny bit as more of them hit the market. But again, once they're all gone, that's it. And so at that point, once they hit their low, which will probably be in about 2 or 3 weeks, they're going to slowly start coming back up again. And then people are going to start sending them off to be graded and that kind of thing. And then the value of the card is really going to spike. Hey, 40 gems. Did I post my lightning storm? No. Because I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, if I sell that card, I'm not going to send it regular mail. I'm going to send it like priority mail with delivery confirmation, because it's a lot of money. And I also have to think to myself, do I have the materials I need to send priority mail? And I actually don't. I don't have any priority mail envelopes. And it doesn't have to be an actual envelope from the post office, but it has to be like a better, larger envelope, usually with padding and stuff in it. And I guess I didn't even think about it yesterday. I probably could have gotten some yesterday at the grocery store, but I didn't even think about it. So I guess I could do that and then send it priority mail and just include that in the price of the card. Hey, Gabriel. We're talking more about Toon Chaos and the price values, or the card values. I should say the price values. The card values and how they're coming down already. But I did find something else that I could sell that I've just had actually been sitting here not even using. Last year, I upgraded the RAM in my computer from 16 gigabytes to 32 gigabytes because I was already filling up all 16 gigabytes of the old RAM that I had. So I just bought 2 new kits, total 32 gigabytes, so that they'd be a matching set, so I could just overclock them and everything and have no problems. And I still have my old set of 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. And it's 2 sticks, but the 2 sticks they're considered a single part. It's $100 value. It's worth $100, and I'm like, why don't I sell that? So yeah, I'm probably gonna sell that because that's $100 right there, man. And I'm not using them. Why does he keep doing this? What are you doing, man? Dude, what are you doing? He's gonna deck himself out. No, what are you doing? You idiot! Oh my god, Joey. I know. How did you let him get that card out so quickly? You moron, Joey. Oh my god. See, that right there is how stupid the AI is at times. See, come on. How do you let him get that card out on you? God dang it, Joey. You're such a moron sometimes. Look at Jesse's got that. He's got that look on his face like, hey, you moron. Freaking Joey, I swear to God. I guess since Joey's being a dumbass, I have to come in here and try and fix this. Dang it, Joey. I'm going to do this for you because apparently you don't know how. I'm only using Joey just to level him up. I'm pushing him and D-Sod Yugi all the way to 30 just to get all their gems. Well, to 29 really, because at 30 they don't get gems, they get a card. Okay, here. Look, Joey, we're going to do the smart thing and put the spy down there. Because it's going to get a bonus from the Yami on the field. Doink. Ah, look at that, Joey. Look how amazing that is. And we still have a card on the field. Yay. Now we have 2. I'm just so annoyed with Joey right now. I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to end my turn. Joey's a moron. Oh, look at that. Necro Valley. Nice. Okay, so we're going to send this over here. I'm actually going to send her and my recruiter from the field. I'm going to hold my hand for now. So now we're going to grab... yeah, let's grab this. See, Joey? Now we grab the tribute monster because I have other monsters in my hand, you moron. You don't grab that monster when you have no other monsters in your hand. You just don't do that. And now I can grab a throne. It's like, oh man. Yeah. So that's how you play this deck. Yes, this is how you play that deck. And now you do this. Yes, destroy all set monsters. See, Joey, that wasn't that hard. He's like, yeah, I won. No, you didn't. You were terrible. Oh, yeah, I forgot those little things where you face the Pharaoh. I completely forgot about that part of this event. Alright, go away, Yubel. Excuse me. I guess now since Toon Chaos is out, we have to start looking toward the new sets that are coming out after that. Ugh, no gems, of course. Give me gems. All I want are gems. No gems. More junk. More Spirit of the Breeze. Like, I need more of these. Let me see. I've got 17 of these. I've got 10 of these. I've got 18 of these. Yeah, let's give him more. Maybe he wants more. So Toon meta now. No, they're not a meta deck. They're not. See, the thing about Toons is even with these newer cards, they're always more of a novelty archetype. They are not going to be a top tier deck unless they make a fundamental change on how they work. They are never going to be top tier. The fact that so many Toon monsters have to wait a turn before they attack is one of their biggest weaknesses. That and the fact that if Toon World or Toon Kingdom, in most cases, once those cards get destroyed, all of your Toon monsters are destroyed. So yeah, I mean, originally that was put in place to balance them, but now it's become such a hindrance to them that because of that attempt at balance way back in the day, now they are essentially never going to be a top meta archetype. They're just not. They just don't have it in them. Hey, Emperor, what's going on? We're talking about Toon Chaos while I'm messing with Yubel. Let's see. Let's put the spy down there. That. Doink. How do I want to do this? Could we have another spy? Let's put the recruiter down there. You don't know what the new meta is? There's actually quite a few meta decks. Man. I could bring the Oracle. Well, yeah, if I bring Oracle, she's going to grab a regular Yubel. So I could probably do that just fine. Yeah, we'll do that. She'll take 2k damage. And then I'll get a search out of it. And this time we'll grab the Chief. Well, actually, hold on. That would be 32. Oh, I wouldn't be able to win. Yeah, I can't win, so we'll just go with this. Oh, a Squirmer. Oh. Okay. Well, the Squirmer's not going to help them too much right now. We'll end the turn. All I remember is spamming Eyes of Blue cards and spamming Blue Eyes Spirit. The Blue Eyes deck is still around, although it's not a meta deck anymore. It's still a pretty strong deck, though. but it's not considered meta because there are just so many more decks out there that are faster. I got Throne. Do we? I don't even remember. Does Duel Links have Spear Soldier? I don't remember if it does because I'm thinking because that 118 attacking the heretic, the Gravekeeper's heretic. If I guess the reason I only have him in there is because I don't have Spear Soldier. Because if we had Spear Soldier right now, oh my gosh, this would be over. Because I could throw in a Spear Soldier and there you go, game's over. But here, let's do this. So we do have Spear Soldier? Okay, I guess I need to make that change. Okay. So that one, he'll either grab a Squirmer or a Yubel. Yeah, Yubel. You're quite bad at PvP. Welcome to the club. Oh no, a Squirmer. Gonna destroy my big guy? Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay at PvP. I don't generally like doing it though. Oh, what are you gonna... Really? You're gonna send away my recruiter? Alright. I guess I'll grab another one. Yeah, he's gonna send away the Squirmer. So I gotta wait. We'll just put the spy down there. Because I can't do anything to Yubel yet. Dark Hole! Oh no! Gonna bring the terrible incarnate. Okay, let me see. What can I do with that? Oh, that's right. I've got... let's see. I've got 3,000. Here. We'll see if we can shorten this duel. I'll put that down there because it'll give me a search when it gets destroyed by the effect. You've seen a deck where you can spam into and out of defense position on monsters. Are you talking about super heavy samurais? Let's see, Necker Valley. That's not what I was hoping for, but I'll put Necker Valley out there. I might as well use this. Because I think I've got like one monster I can search in there, yeah. The Heretic. It's the only monster I can search right now. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna actually set that. Because I'm waiting basically for Dimensional Prison. There we go. Let's see, we'll put this down there. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that, do I? Oh, crap, I forgot. No, wait, okay, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'm gonna send it away. She's gonna get the big one. That sounds bad. Ultimate Providence? Why are you negating a monster effect that can't do anything right now? Ow! Oh, another Dimensional Prison. Thank you. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. There. No, you cannot attack me. Dimensional Prison. Get out of here. Another Necker Valley. Okay, let's go for the win. Dang, Yubel was pushing me around there. I'm gonna give her the big one. I don't know if she's into that. Destroying the AI using Eyes of Blue deck. Yeah, I mean, just... At this point, we just had a new box. I mean, like, what was it, yesterday or day before? We had a new box come out. And they've got an interesting archetype in there. They've got a couple of archetypes. Well, actually, they've got 3 or 4 archetypes. Altergeist isn't ready for action, though. That's one of the new ones. And then they also have Speedroid, which looks interesting. I don't know if it'll be top tier. I doubt it. But it looks interesting. It looks fun. Advanced Dark. The card we now have 4 copies of. Rainbow Dark Dragon. I don't even care. Yeah, they've re-supported spellbooks again too, which is kind of yeah. I'm not crazy, but then again, if you really think about it, a lot of these decks, because it's getting to the point where it's just effects stacked on top of effects. A lot of decks, all things considered, are actually a little slow now, just because it takes like a single turn takes so long now. Yay, we got the dog. You know what the weird thing is? Just yesterday, while my power was out and I was doing the auto duels, and I saw the dog yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, that's the dog suit that Joey was in. Deck building utilizing Karibos. Um, well, there are. I mean, Karibos all depend on which Karibo you use. There's Kite right now though. I would probably suggest Kite Ride over Karibo unless you want to run both. Because Kite Ride is just a very solid card. The only thing is Kite Ride I think is limited to 2, right? It's on the 2 list. So yeah, you have to take that into account whenever you're playing with it. But yeah, Kite Ride is the way to go right now. There it is. Yeah, Kite Ride. And you can get it at the card trader, so pretty easy to get. But it's a very good card. Yeah, during damage calculation, if your opponent's monster attacks directly, you can discard this card. You take no battle damage from that battle. During damage calculation, if your opponent's monster attacks directly, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard. You take no battle damage. The only difference here is that they have to be direct attacks. So if they're ramming into a monster, you can't do Kairod's effect. That's when Karibo comes in. But this card is good, especially if they're just romping your field. It kind of keeps you in the game. So yeah, if you've not gotten Kite Raid, like if it's been that long, because Kite Raid's been out a little while now. But just in case you quit before Kite Raid came out, get this card. Get 2 copies of this card. Because it's a very handy card. And the cool thing is that even with some of the meta decks that are out there right now, people will splash this in there because it is such a good card. So yeah, there you go. If you want a card to immediately get from the card trader, get a Kite Raid. Get 2 Kite Raids. Whew. Uh-oh, we broke the game. No, we didn't. Okay, there we go. Let's see. What do I not have 3 of yet? Joan. She looks too happy here. Haniwata. Whoops. Well, actually, no, I have 3 of him. Okay, we'll get another Ryoku, I guess. I'm just slowly getting every card until I have 3 of them. You play the TCG in school. Oh, well, then you came on a weird day, man, because I also play Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution, which is basically Yu-Gi-Oh! The TCG. So yeah, I stream this, and I also stream Link Evolution, which is, like I said, it's extremely faithful to the TCG. It's basically the exact same game. But it just so happened I chose to stream this today instead. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, we were going back to Yubel. Oh, that's right. We get the little treasure place. But we were just, like I was saying, as far as TCG goes, we were just talking about Toon Chaos, one of the new sets that came out. In fact, it just came out yesterday. Well, technically it came out today, but people already had the cards yesterday. So there you go. Used to run the Eyes of Blue back in then. Oh. It's okay. It's, the TCG, as far as what's going on in TCG right now, there's a lot of different archetypes out there. There isn't one particular archetype that is better than any other. It's like every archetype in the TCG has its counter, so it really depends on what you feel like playing that week, and if you can afford the cards, because some of the cards are really expensive now. I'm talking like really expensive. Cosmic. Do I want to hold that? Actually, no. Let's burn it. What was that? Triggered summon. Okay. So we're going to put this. We're going to put the spy down. There we go. We'll let that go. Let's see. Let's grab a recruiter. Echo Valley. Let's see, that's only when it attacks, right? Yeah, it gains 400. Okay, good. So we'll bring the chief. That's probably the turtle. I'm guessing that's the turtle. Because the only cards he sets are the carbuncle and the turtle. But I'm going to guess that's the turtle. So let's actually, let me see. Let's actually grab the oracle here. This event is crap. Well, of course it's crap. Yeah, I'm at this point, I'm just kind of like, well, I guess there's a few new cards. Let's grab the new cards. You know, grab the gems. That's the only good thing, is that there are gems here. Crystal Promise. Oh, he's bringing it back. No, he's going to get rid of my... No, I want my chief. Sorry. I'm keeping my chief. I want to keep chief. Okay. So now... Oh, no, not 3 monsters. We'll do just 1 monster. We'll send the recruiter. Yes. Not that one. We're going to do the defense monsters. We're going to search another spiritualist. Playing the event war just for more gems, yeah. Okay, so let's see. We should have it here. This should be the game. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm just going through for gems. That's really it. And to give Joey more experience. Because he's a moron. Only he could lose a duel that he completely has in the bag. Look at that, 5 more gems. Yay. Man, this is giving me a lot of rare tickets. And it sucks because they haven't updated the rare ticket in so long. Alright, let's see. Card lottery. Come on, give me... yeah, gems. Give me gems, please. No gems here. Let's see, what was this? Oh, another advanced dark. The only reason I even get the normal tickets, or I turn them in, like the rare tickets that I get, I only turn them in simply because I'm going to exchange the rare cards just for the tokens, the little rare tokens. Because the little rare tokens I still use. But yeah, like this. I mean, they really need to update these. I mean, it's just like, come on. I mean, all these cards, and I've already got 3 copies of every single one of them. Or 4 copies in some cases. They really need to update this ticket. This is getting ugly now. I mean, how hard is it? I mean, because most of these cards are throwaway cards anyway. I mean, like, look, who uses this crap? Nobody uses this crap. It's all throwaway. So, I mean, just grab a couple more throwaway cards and throw them in there, you know? Throw us a bone. But no, they're not going to do that. I mean, they do have some good cards, like the Blackwing. And I guess if you run Crystallis, most people don't, but... but yeah, most of this is all crap. I mean, just grab another couple of crap cards and just throw them in here. It's not that hard. Then you've got the graveyard and the hand thingy thing. I don't want to know what that hand's doing. Let me see. All the rare tickets I just got. Look at that. Duel Quest 6. I've already got 6 of these. Are there any cards I don't have 3 of? Nope. I have 3 of everything. Gosh, come on, guys. Come on, Konami. Look at that. Some of these I have 4 of. Toon Butter Blader. Toon Butter. Let me see. Oh, that's right. I also got these from Duel Quest 2. Let me see. Is there anything in here I don't have? There probably are some cards here I don't have. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I've got at least 1 copy of all of these too. So now it would be a matter of, well, you know, what additional copy do I want? I guess Ancient Gear Knight's actually not terrible. Rainbow Life is actually not terrible either. Oh yeah, Blackwing. That card's okay. Call the Mummy is okay. What's this? Horse of Floral Knights. Yeah, no reason to get anything of there right now. Let's see the ultra ticket. Yeah, I got at least 1 copy of all of these too. Beast King, Barbaros, Barrel Dragons. Oh, I may actually get a 3rd copy of Anguish Pattern. I actually kind of like that card. Yeah, I think I'll get that. Because Anguish Pattern, I don't. That came from an event, right? Wasn't Anguish Pattern from an event? To Blue Eyes Ultimates? Actually, no. Surprisingly enough, Blue Eyes Ultimate, it can be used in certain deck types. You don't necessarily use it for the monster itself, but I think, isn't there an effect in one of the Blue Eyes decks and one of the builds where you choose a fusion monster and then all the fusion materials listed you send to the graveyard or something like that? Isn't there an effect like that? Something like that. I've seen it used where I think they'll choose Blue Eyes Ultimate. Oh, I think what it is they'll choose a fusion monster that lists Blue Eyes as material and they send it to the graveyard. They send it to the graveyard, and then at that point, it will allow you to special summon it back with certain cards. And so you could actually get it to the field. And so just like that, you've got a 4,500 attacking beat stick. I've seen. So Blue Eyes Ultimate's actually not completely useless. You can do some stuff with it. So yeah, it's not just a crap card. Let's see, Toon Dark Magician. Yeah, I think okay. I kind of how to obtain. Let's see. I think it was just an event, right? Oh yeah, it is from an event. It's from Odeon. Event is currently unavailable. I wonder if they'll bring this event back. I'm pretty sure they will. I think I've only seen this event twice. I'd still rather have five-headed dragon. I mean, five-headed dragon is only what, a 5,000 attacker. So if you compare the two and the likelihood of them getting out, it's going to be Blue Eyes Ultimate. Blue Eyes Ultimate is just easier to get out. So that Anguish Pattern. Let me see. What are these others? This I think was this from an event? Oh yeah, Turbo Duels, Attack of the Dark Signers, and a login bonus. Oh, this is definitely from an event. Nine-tailed Fox. Yeah. From Bastion. So now I'm kind of torn. Do I want to grab this with the ticket, or do I want to just wait for the Odeon event to come around again? Because I know this one you get from Bakura just dueling him. This one, I think... oh, this was an event too. Yeah, Tarai no Hasaberry. Take randomly by winning a duel. Oh, it's random. Oh, okay. That's different. And then Grand Marg, Mega Monarch, Siren Orca. Yeah, I think I'll wait. There's really no reason to get it. Let me see. When does the ticket expire? July 31st. So I've got a month. Look, I haven't even done anything with my dream tickets. I still have them. Well, actually, wait. I think I did use one dream ticket. I think I've got just this one left. I don't even know what to get with it. You can rebuild the Blue Eyes meta. I mean, it's still there. People still play Blue Eyes, so yeah. Just if you're gonna if you're seriously gonna play Blue Eyes though, get the. Isn't there an EX deck? I think there's an EX deck, right? I don't buy many of the EX decks, so I'm not always completely familiar with them. But yeah, if you're gonna get into it, I think one of these decks is gonna help you out. I think. Is this it? The White Dragon, a legend? Let me see. Yeah. Well, this one, Dragon Spirit of White. Oh, Cosmo Brain, Blue Eye Solid. Was this it? I don't remember. Yeah, I sincerely don't remember. But yeah, some of the dragon cards you can get from these decks. Draconic Force. This was the older one, right? Yeah, this is the older one. Don't worry. I wouldn't worry about this one. Although it is only 500 gems, so I guess if you want it, you can go get it. But yeah, that first one I showed you, that's probably going to be a little more helpful if you're actually trying to build Blue Eyes. Because the Blue Eyes cards are easy. Like the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the regular card's easy to get. These, though, will help you out a bit more. Cosmo Brain is pretty helpful. Dragon Spirit of White's pretty helpful. I've seen people actually get this sucker out. The Solid Dragon. And then the rest of these are kind of eh. Although Birthright's alright. Oh, man, I'm tired. We're going to keep rolling the dice. because I have 336 fragments. Butterblader. AG's. Yeah, AG's a good deck too. Yeah, Ancient Gears is still pretty good. That with Gear Town, pretty amazing. Oh, that's right. I could probably build AG's back in Link Evolution. Because in Link Evolution, that was actually a pretty fun deck. You found a treasure room that lets you obtain lottery coins. Lottery coins. They really need to change that. Because somebody's going to come along and say, wait a minute, is this gambling? Do you want to proceed? Yes, let's go to the map. This is generally where I use my little dice fragment things, the support items. Let's see. How many of these do I have? Yeah, we'll use one. More dice. Let's see. Let's do another one. I'm just trying to get all the big stacks, just to get as many of these little coins as possible. 60. We'll use another one. Yes. We're going to use all the support items. 2 dice. I have enough to get all of them, all the big stacks, so we're just going to use them all. Let's see, we'll do another 2. Yes. I'll use my last single die. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, there was this, it's not a game, it's, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more like a utility. I forget exactly what it's called, but what it would allow you to do is, like, say for instance you have physical cards. It would allow you to take pictures of groups of your cards, like up to 9 cards, I think it was. And then it would take them and place them into a log, I guess, within the phone, because it's a, you know, it's for your phone. And then you could use those cards to build decks. It was kind of strange. I forget exactly what it was called. But yeah, it's some kind of odd utility that was supposed to be coming out. I don't know when or who's putting it out. I don't think it's Konami. It's kind of like a third party that's going to be putting it out. I just thought it was kind of neat, where you could take pictures of your cards and then it would just automatically log them for you. Three gems. It probably, you know, if I'm going for gems at this point, it would probably be faster just to do auto duels instead of like struggling through this. Because Joey's pretty close to getting his next big chunk of gems. Because yeah, this event is not giving me any gems. I mean, at least not from these packs. Again, no gems here. Another copy of the card that I don't want. Regenerating Rose. More Advanced Arc. Oh my god, I got a gem. I got one whole gem. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We're gonna go spend it. That's right, because we still want the chameleon. We still want the chameleon, we still want the kendama. I want 2 copies of kendama. So I think if I grab a kendama, I'm gonna reset. I'm only This is going to be, what, 30 packs in? So yeah, it's still pretty early. I doubt I'm going to get anything. It's just a matter of getting through all this crap. Course of Sanctuary, Summoning Swarm. Yeah. Yep, nothing great. But another thing I wanted to kind of touch on was, for those of you who do play the TCG, like the real TCG, not Link Evolution, it looks like we're going to go the entire summer without having regional and championship events in the TCG. The entire summer. Because they had been pushing back and been canceling all the events because of the human malware thing. And they'd just been pushing them back as much as they could, but now they're saying they may just go the entire summer and be like, yeah, we're just not going to do them all summer, which sucks. Because again, you know, a lot of younger people play, and that's pretty much the only time that they really get to travel around is during the summer, because you don't have to worry about school. Witchcraft deck. I've never played against it. I don't know. I'm actually not even familiar with those cards. I saw them in the box, but I'm just not familiar with them at all. Ancient Gearbox. Actually not a bad card. You did yesterday. Yeah, I haven't, but then again, I don't play a lot of PvP, so I wouldn't be able to tell if they're good or not. But if you say they're good, what's their thing? What do they do? Do they remove? Do they negate? I mean, do they just control the field? What? $1,000 attack and defense for each spell card you revival or reveal. Oh my god, Joey, did you mess up again? Joey, please, for the love of God, set the spy. Set the spy. Oh my god, Joey! Joey! The spy, man! Jeez, dude, what are you doing? The spy! Oh my god, Joey. Am I gonna have to come in here and save you again? Freaking Joey, I swear to God, dude. You're the... Oh, and of course a magic drain. God dang it. Well, there goes that. Yep, Joey, you're in trouble, man. A reveal. Oh, okay. We're dead now. It's gonna pierce. Good job, Joey. You moron. You waited way too long to set spies. You lost to Christine, dude. Who loses to Christine? Joey. These battle beetle or something. Oh, you mean the bugs? The insects? The new insects? The insects look kind of interesting because if you want to, you can choose to mix them with some of the older insect stuff. Golden crapples. Ugh. Oh boy, this is bad. Joey just lost again. Joey, what are you doing, dude? What is this? Joey. Oh my god, dude. Okay, it's been settled. Joey cannot be left alone. If you left Joey in a room with an electrical outlet and a fork, he'd be dead. He cannot be left alone to his own devices. I still don't get it how he's the only one that this happens to. I mean, the Gravekeeper deck is not hard to play, dude. Come on. Insect Uprising variation. You narrowly beat. Well, that's cool. I'm actually glad that insect archetype is getting a little love. Oh my god, look, there's the blue eyes already. Let's see, we got a throne. Okay, good. We're going to already get our big guy out. Let's see, is Joey going to do this right? I wouldn't have done that, Joey, but okay. Bring her back, yes. Send her away, bring another one. Good job. Oh my god, he's actually doing all the right things now. I wish this was like a neural AI so it could learn. That's the one thing that I don't like about the AIs here is they don't learn. But it's actually a good thing that they don't learn because eventually they'd become unbeatable. Have you ever seen those? Like sometimes I'll watch these videos on YouTube where it's basically it's a learning AI. And what they'll do is they will program certain variables into the AI and they'll create this little 3D figure. And it basically says, okay, we're going to see how long it takes for this neural AI to learn how to walk or learn how to jump. And it will just let it do that. And it'll go through all the different generations. Like generation 1 will just fall over because it doesn't know what it's doing. And then, a few more generations go by. Then generation like 15 will come along. And at that point, it's learned how to make a step and it's kind of gotten better. But still, eventually it loses balance and falls over. And then by like generation 300, it walks perfectly because the AI has learned. It now knows exactly what it needs to do to walk perfectly or to walk as perfectly as it can. And so I wonder if you could program one of those neural AIs to play Duel Links and see how good it got. Because again, the first, 100 matches, it's going to suck. It's going to be terrible. And plus with all the different variables, with all the different cards, I imagine it would probably take 5,000 or 6,000 generations for it to get really, really good. But I'd still like to see that. In fact, they did that with, what was it, Dota? One of those strategy games. I want to say it was Dota, where they took an AI and they basically fed all the data in from literally tens of thousands of matches into the AI, and then they let it play thousands and thousands of matches again, and then they actually got that AI and put it against the world's #1 player in Dota, and it beat him. He couldn't win. He basically got to the point where, it was a great match too. I remember watching it. It was a great match, and he was really freaking out. He was like, "Holy crap! I can't beat this." And so he plays and eventually he just had to give up because the way that the AI was defending, he just couldn't get past it. And eventually he just had to quit. He's like, "Yeah, I can't beat this thing." And I thought that was amazing. It's kind of like, it reminds you of what happened with, I don't know if y'all remember this from back in the 90s. There was a supercomputer called Deep Blue that learned how to play chess. And at the time, they put Deep Blue against the world's #1 chess player. I forget his name, but it was a guy from Russia. And they set it up, I think it was like the best of 7 matches. And the AI, or the supercomputer, beat him. And it's kind of similar. It kind of shows you how far we've come. We don't even need supercomputers to do these things anymore. Now, you could take my computer, which is still a high-end machine, but you could take my computer, put a neural AI into it, let it learn for a couple of days, and then put it against the best players in the world, and it will probably win. I think that's incredible. And Mr. Homeward Sign says hello. Hello, sir. We're trying to level Joey up, but he's being a moron. And so we...
win the regionals.
No, you're not. I'm gonna win the regionals. No, you're not, dude. The only reason I'm leveling him up is because of this and this. He's got a lot of gems coming his way. So yeah, I'm basically auto-dueling as we're discussing AIs now. But yeah, that would be kind of neat to see an AI, to let an AI go crazy on Duel Links or even Link Evolution and see how good it gets. But yeah, I thought that when they were facing versus Dota, I thought that was amazing. Because that guy, again, this was the world's #1 Dota player. So he's obviously somebody you do not screw around with in Dota, because he will destroy you. And yeah, I just thought it was amazing. Let me see, what other AIs have I seen? There's a game in built into Chrome, the browser, into Google Chrome. Most of you have probably not seen it because the only way you will see it is if your internet goes out. And whenever your internet goes out and you try to load a page, sometimes a little dinosaur creature will pop up and say, sorry, you have no internet access. A lot of people didn't know for a long time, but that's actually a game that's built into Chrome. And you can take that little character and you can have it go through like this this sort of it's like basically like a platformer, like a 2D platformer. You play it. Use your crystals. Yeah, I guess I could do that. But yeah, there's like a little thing. It's like a little dinosaur, and you get him to duck, and you get him to jump and stuff. And again, somebody built an AI to learn how to play that. So whenever it would see like a little divot, it would jump, or whenever it would see a bird, it would duck, or all that different stuff. Somebody did that, and essentially the thing got so good that it played it for hours. And of course, as you go, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher. It's it's one of those games. And so yeah, the thing played it for hours, and it got ridiculously good at it. Did you hear about a video game for ADHD kids between the ages of like 8 and 12 that you have to get a prescription? Oh, well, you don't have to get a prescription for it. I did hear a story about it though. Hold on, I'll look it up real quick. Yeah, it's ADHD video game therapy. Yeah, here, I'll actually read this to you. This is pretty amazing. Let me see, where is it here? Here we go. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has for the first time approved a video game for treating attention deficit hyperactivity disorder in children. The FDA said Monday the game built by Boston-based Achille Interactive Labs can improve attention function. The game, called Endeavor RX, it does require a prescription, okay. Requires a prescription, is designed for children ages 8 to 12 with certain symptoms of ADHD. It's the first time the FDA has cleared a digital therapy for improving ADHD symptoms, and the first time the agency has ever authorized marketing of a game-based therapy for any condition. The FDA says it looked at data from multiple studies in more than 600 children, so a pretty good sample size. A video of the game shows a character traveling a racecourse-like path in a hoverboard. Sensory and motor tasks are designed to help the player improve cognitive functioning. Wow, can I actually see this? Hold on, let me see if I can find it's called Endeavor RX. Let me see if I can share a video. Let me see, I'm pretty sure YouTube has some of it. Hold on. Yeah, we'll take a look at it real quick. And again, these are based in news reports, so it'll be in that fashion. Well, let me see if I can just find just the gameplay. Let's see. Okay. Nope, don't want that. Come on. Why are you not showing me this? Oh, Firefox. There we go. Okay, so let's see. FDA prescription. Here we go. Let's take a quick look at this, and we can comment on it. Oh God, no, I don't.
The FDA just approved its first prescription video game. Video games can be many different things. A way to relax, to hang out with friends, to experience immersive storytelling, to engage in professional competition, to experience art, the list goes on. But according to a new landmark decision by the United States Food and Drug Administration, we're now entering into an era where video games can be considered medical treatment. So move aside laughter, because there's a new best medicine in town. This week, the FDA approved a video game to be marketed for use as treatment for attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or ADHD as it's more commonly known, in children aged 8
Okay,
to
can we
12.
get the gameplay, man?
However,
I just wanna
if
see
you
the
want to get your
gameplay.
hands on this particular game to use as a labs, its purpose is to improve attention in kids with ADHD through daily gameplay that promotes concentration without it feeling like a chore. And if you're following along at home, that's Endeavor RX, meaning Endeavor Prescription. So clearly they had a lot riding on this, even though the game was previously called Project Evo. According to his statement, Achille Interactive Labs CEO Eddie Martucci, PhD, said, "We're proud to make history today with
Jesus, I
FDA's
just wanna see
decision. With
gameplay,
Endeavor
dude, come
RX, we're
on.
using technology to help treat a condition in an entire..." And while this may be the first video game or digital therapy that was approved by the FDA, it's certainly not going to be the last,
Okay, so
especially
apparently
when
you
it
have
comes
to-
to treatments and...
Okay, that guy sucks. I just want to see gameplay, dang it! Oh my god. Okay, let's try this. Okay, even this is not showing me gameplay. It's just a bunch of pictures. Oh my god. Come on, YouTube. You gotta do better than this. This is terrible. Well, I guess we have the basic idea of what it looks like. I was really hoping for more gameplay. But that's interesting. Yeah, I'd see what it's trying to do. It basically kind of forces you to concentrate, basically. Well, no, there's game. Well, think of it this way: there has to be gameplay because it's already been approved for treatment. So there has to be gameplay available. Now, as far as anybody being able to produce it, I don't know. But yeah, the game has to be at least somewhat fully fleshed out. Because why would you approve it if it's not done? All right, let's bring my volume back up. There we go. But that's kind of interesting. I'd like to play it. I don't know if I have ADHD, but who knows? I guess the question I have is, it's approved for people who obviously have ADHD or certain types of ADHD, and it's by prescription only. So, I mean, what would happen? I mean, just like with any drug, if you don't have a prescription, you probably shouldn't take the drug, right? So if you don't have a prescription and you play the game, could there be any real negative consequences to that? I kind of wonder. I don't think there would be. I mean, it is just a video game, but obviously they think it's good enough to do something amazing. And Moni says he lives under a rock. Do they have rocks in Netherlands? Every time I think of the Netherlands, I'm sorry, every time I think of the Netherlands, it always feels like some sort of, like some sort of fairy tale land. Like it doesn't really exist. Like it's basically, it's almost like Middle Earth. You know, Middle Earth from The Lord of the Rings. It's not really there. It's like a fantasy world, and there are hobbits running around and walking trees and crazy things riding horses. Is that what the Netherlands is like? It's kind of like New Zealand. Yeah, because I know America is definitely not like that. That's definitely not America. America right now is more like Fallout 4. It's a wasteland of terrible opinions and biased and racism. Narnia is next to Germany. Where did they film Narnia? Was Narnia filmed? Because it always feels like certain movies like that are filmed in those locations for a reason, obviously, because they have sort of an ethereal feel to them. Now I'm curious, where did they film Narnia? Okay, Joey, you auto-duel Joey while I figure out where Narnia was filmed. Because now I have to find out. Let's see, Chronicles of Narnia. Let's see, film location. Oh, here we go. Oh, this was filmed in New Zealand as well, apparently. I mean, New Zealand is a beautiful place. That's probably why so many movies like this get filmed there. Because, I mean, they have so many beautiful places. Woodland Hill Forest, White Witch's Camp, Flock Hill, Elephant's Rocks, Purakanu Bay, I think that's how it's said. Man, New Zealand has a lot of great places. Paradise, Ferrydale County. Yeah, I gotta get to New Zealand, man. So yeah, Narnia is in New Zealand, not in Netherlands. Let me see, movies filmed in the Netherlands. Filmed in the Netherlands. I hope they don't give me just like local films there. I mean, like an actual. Yeah, they are doing that crap. I was hoping for. Well, let me see. Oh, Dunkirk was filmed in the Netherlands, but that's more of that's a war movie. The Hitman's Bodyguard with Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson was filmed there apparently. Let me see. Oh, that's true because I completely forgot. You'll have Amsterdam. And Amsterdam is probably a pretty popular place for movies. Let's see, The Saint, Just Friends, Brimstone. There's a movie called Amsterdamned. The Exception. Ooh, gosh. Girl with the Pearl Earring. If you've not seen that movie, it's a great movie. It's a little slow. It's not like action-packed or anything. But it's a really good movie. It talks about the painting. Well, it doesn't talk about the painting. It basically kind of gives you a backstory on how they believe the painting came to be, in case you're not familiar with what that is. When you have a chance, go and Google Girl with the Pearl Earring, and you'll see the painting, and it'll probably also bring up the movie too. And if it makes it any better for you, Scarlett Johansson is in that movie. So there you go. It's a younger Scarlett Johansson, but it's still Scarlett Johansson. Here in Texas, we have some really crazy films that get filmed here. We have like a lot of horror movies that get filmed here, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films were filmed here. But not really. I mean, Austin actually has a lot of films that are produced there. We've actually had a few films here in Corpus Christi too. Like we had the Selena movie. Selena movie obviously got filmed here because she was from Corpus, so it makes sense. Let me see. Oh yeah, Pearl Harbor was filmed here because we have an aircraft carrier and they wanted to use our aircraft carrier. Yes, we have an actual aircraft carrier that just hangs out here in our city all the time. I'm not kidding. It's called the USS Lexington, and it's always here. It's permanently docked. And you can go there pretty much anytime you want to and just go check it out. The only bad thing is that it's an aircraft carrier, you know, so if you go in the summer, it's going to be hot because there's no there's no ventilation really on the inside. It's not like it has air conditioning or anything. So it gets really warm in there. I remember I went there years ago. I was probably about, maybe 15 when I went. And we went in June, and the one thing I remember is, holy hell, it was hot. It was really hot, and I left with one of those weird pennies. What are they called? There's this machine that you can stick a penny in, and it basically makes you like this little token. Oh God, what is it called? It basically makes you a souvenir. Oh, here we go. Penny souvenir machine. What is it called? Yeah, it's basically they're elongated coins, and you can stick a penny in them. And some of them are weird. Some of them are automatic. Some of them you have to crank this little crank. But a lot of them are automatic nowadays, and they basically make you like a souvenir penny. That basically, like since we had gotten at the Lexington, it pretty much says, you know, U.S. Lexington, that sort of thing. So yeah, that was the only thing I remember from there. That and the fact that one of the big reasons we all wanted to go was because we wanted to go up on the flight deck because it's an aircraft carrier. And we were all really jazzed to get up on the flight deck and just to be able to look at it because it's huge. And I remember we got there because it was a field trip from school, and we got there and they were like, "Yeah, sorry, they're doing maintenance on the flight deck, so we can't let you on." And we were like, "Why are we even here then? Why are we here? What's the point?" We were all pissed. Even the teacher was pissed. Teacher's like, "What's the point of being here?" We were mad. Because, I mean, if you got a chance to go onto an aircraft carrier and then they said, "Oh, well, you can't go on the flight deck," you'd be pissed too. I mean, because why go on an aircraft carrier other than to go onto the flight deck? I mean, maybe go up to the, like, you know, I don't know, check out the captain's quarters. I don't know. But yeah, never got to go on there. But a few years after that, a few friends of mine and myself, we all went there just on a whim. It was like in May or something. We went there on a whim because we were hanging out by the beach on the other side of the bridge. And we're like, "Hey, y'all want to go check out the Lexington?" And we're like, "Okay, sure." So we went, and they just let us on. And we're like, "Can we check out the flight deck?" They're like, "Sure." So we went on the flight deck. And it's big. It's really big, man. And to think that the Lexington is now considered a smaller aircraft carrier compared to what we have now. So it was still pretty neat. And they had some old planes that were sitting there on the flight deck. So that was kind of neat too. So we got to check out they were basically quote unquote mothballed planes that they were there, but they weren't functioning. They were just kind of there just for decoration. So that was kind of neat. But if you ever get a chance to go on an aircraft carrier, hopefully you can get onto the flight deck. Everybody over in Europe, they're like, "Yeah, we don't have aircraft carriers." That's an American thing. I'm sorry, but I guess it is an American thing. How many countries around the world have aircraft carriers? Let's see. The United States, Russia, China, I think, has one. The United Kingdom, I think, has a few. Is that it? Is that how many countries have aircraft carriers? And us, of course, here in the United States, we have like 30. We have way too many. It's like, what would you even do with all of those? I don't know. Let's make another one. Why? I don't know. Just to have it. But it makes no sense. Sure it does. Let's spend another $4 billion on another aircraft carrier. But we already have 30 of them. Doesn't matter. How much does an aircraft carrier cost? Yes, I'm looking this up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, they're a little bit more than $4 billion. I didn't realize they were this expensive. Oh no, wait, okay. Nimitz-class aircraft carrier. Approximate cost, $8.5 billion. The aircraft carried 85 to 90 fixed-wing and helicopters. Crew of 6,000. Thank you for the follow. You are here, you don't know why. We're talking about aircraft carriers. But thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're talking about all kinds of goofy stuff at this point. Oh, here's another one. Meet the U.S. Navy's new $13 billion aircraft carrier. What is this? This was from, December of 2019. So, oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, that can't be real. That's got to be an artist's rendition. That's too perfect. Oh my goodness. This thing is amazing. Oh god, they had to put a picture of Trump in here. Son of a... Wow, this thing is amazing looking. It's so big. Can learn English so much in streams. Yeah, there you go. You're German. I've been wanting to learn German, but I'm terrible about it. So right now we're talking about American aircraft carriers. because you know us, we like to blow things up. Man, this aircraft carrier is amazing. $13.5 billion. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. But yeah, I gotta say though, man, these pictures don't do it justice. It's amazing. Here, I'll share the link with you in case you all feel like going and looking at it. But yeah, this has a lot of pictures. Let me see. Anything more interesting? Yeah, it basically shows you how they built it. It like sometimes it goes step by step on how they built it and how they put it together. Of course, when you're barely putting it together, it looks like crap because there's a lot of, you know, parts on it that look all rusted out and stuff. But then once it gets painted and everything, it looks amazing. Wow, this is nuts. Man, that thing is huge. I mean, I've seen ships being built because I live near the port of Corpus Christi. So they don't have a shipyard there anymore. I think I remember them having one a long time ago, but they don't do. They mostly do import export now. But I have seen ships being built, but nothing on the scale of this. This thing's massive. It looks amazing. Oh, look, and of course they've got the Navy sailors down there polishing the floor. Total military. Oh my God, this is insane looking. Oh my God, there's the chow hall. This is, wow, this place is amazing. They've got so much stuff in here. It's basically like a moving city. Again, try to ignore the parts where Trump is in there. Just ignore those. But it is pretty much like a moving city. It's amazing looking. It's incredible. Wow. That's, oh my God, the propeller. That propeller could cut your finger off. You visited one in America? So you actually went onto an aircraft carrier? I mean, there are times when you can do that. Like I had just mentioned earlier before you came in here, that here in my city, we have an aircraft carrier. It's an old one from World War II, and it's been decommissioned. But we have it. So, yeah, there are times when you can go on some of the older, or if you're a special guest of the military, like the Navy and all that, they'll sometimes let people on. Let's go half and buy one. If I had that much money, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be here right now if I had $13.5 billion. Oh my God. Oh, look, we finally got gems. We finally got gems. Let's go and buy some packs now because that's what I was going for. I just wanted gems. Just give me some gems. Come on. Give me some speed ride stuff or the dark magician girl person, whatever. All right, let's see. Oh man, I'm still yawning. I'm gonna cook after this stream too. So at least I'll have that to do. Trend. Altergeist. Oh, that's the second copy of that I have. I don't think it's gonna be anything amazing. Really? You're gonna tease me like this? At least it's speed ride. Come on, give me something. Come on, give me the kendama. Dang it. No kendama. Ugh. Witchcrafter unveiling. We'll build this deck eventually, just to annoy Turner. Oh my God, really? A third time? And it's gonna give me another rare. It's gonna be another rare. Oh, screw you, Konami. Teasing me like that. Just to give me a bunch of rares. So dumb. Speed Raid Razor Ring. Well, at least that's new. And the Goida. Well, I'm gonna go cook, guys, because it's almost lunchtime. Well, actually, is it lunchtime? It is lunchtime. I'm gonna go cook. You guys have fun. Hey, like I was saying earlier, I don't think I finished my thought on this. I'm thinking about doing giveaways for actual games on Steam. What do you guys think about that? Because I know a couple of places where I can go where I can buy bulk Steam keys for various games and I can get them dirt cheap. And of course, everybody likes getting a free game, you know? So even if it's a less expensive game, they're like, oh, cool, free game, you know? So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking of buying just like a bulk lot, like maybe like 50 Steam keys, and then doing giveaways for them. What do you guys think about that? Is that something y'all would be interested in? The thing that bothers me a little bit is I know that sometimes between the United States and Europe and even Asia, that the Steam keys don't always work the same way. Like some keys may only be valid in Europe, some may be valid only in the United States. So I guess I have to think about about that too. But yeah, it's something I'm thinking about doing. In fact, I'm thinking I'm gonna do one for Fallout 4 because I know that will bring people in. Because at this point, I'm at the point right now where I've been so close to 1,000 subs. I'm like, you know what, dude? I just get me to 1,000 subs already, please. For the love of God, just get me to 1,000 subs already. I've been waiting for years for this. Just get me there, please, for the love of God. Anyway, check out Discord. Visit us in Discord. I'll probably be discussing that more as I'm cooking. And until then, be nice to each other, eat a potato, and make sure you